tell people what you need them to know. Hi guys, welcome to our video. No, that doesn't sound right. Talk.
I harass this baby sometimes. Can you talk to the people? Hi guys, welcome yet to another vlog. We are happy that you're here. Oh, my baby, thank you. My full-time baby, it's a she. My full-time baby, she.
Hi guys, so I just came back from school. I want to shoot some videos. I want to do a sit-down video today. I don't think I'm gonna do any walking around and all that. Today I'm gonna do a sit-down video, and yeah. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. My name is Ivy, and I have a guest here today. Welcome, my guest. My guest is gonna be my support system today. I just feel like I need this baby here next to me so that I can be able to share what I have deep down within me with my baby present. You'll see this baby more often because this baby is my support system. When I'm talking, she listens, unlike human beings who talk back. But anyway, bye guys. Hi guys. Anyway, let me be serious now. Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. For those who don't know me, my name is Ivy, and I'm just trying this thing called YouTube. So today I'm doing a sit down. I don't have much, but so first of all, I think this video is gonna be more about like the little miracles I've seen God perform in my day that you never really recognize it is until it happens and you're like, oh, God did that for me. So this is gonna be more of a sit down and just story stuff. Anyway, so today I took a test, and oh Lord, that test, it wasn't hard. And this is the reason why it was not hard, because as God would have it, yesterday while I was studying, God just put it, I don't know how to say it, but anyway, my friend, she helped me study a lot, and she helped me like know how to answer the questions. So as God would have it, God sent help. I needed 100 in this final exam. It was my final exam. It's for mental health, and the first exam I performed poorly. When I say poorly, I mean poorly. So I needed 100. I was just like, God, I need 100. Whatever happens, I need 100. I need 100 to make the grade that I want, because not to boast, but my last transcript, I was in the president's list. I'm not boasting, I'm just throwing it out there that I was in the president's list. And I mean, I made it to the president's list, so I was just like, it's okay, it's fine. I mean, but as soon as I saw that this class, the mental health class, was proving to be something that that I can have a possibility of a C, I was like, God, whatever you do, I need 100. I need 100 to make a decent grade, like for the whole class, right? So even when I was saying that, a part of me was just like, you're not gonna make 100. But another part of me was like, there's a test that I ever did back then. It was, I think, psychology class. I used to make like maybe 96 and 98, and I would be so mad. I'm like, why did I miss that one, So I actually was like, you know what, God can still do it, but I wasn't fully, it's more like I wasn't fully believing it, but I still wanted it. Those prayers that you pray and you're like, God, give me this, but I'm just not gonna put my hopes too high in case you don't do it and then get disappointed. That's what happened. So I was like, you know what, God, I need 100. I do need 100 in this test. How you're gonna do it, I don't know, but I still need it. But even if you don't give it to me, it's okay. If I can make I think I needed like a 70. Technically, I needed a 60 to make the decent grade that I wanted. But I was like, no, I'm not going to settle for mediocrity like that. I want 100. But if God gave me a 70, that's okay. You know, those prayers that you're just there, like, that's fine. So that's what happened. So yesterday my friend helped me study. We studied, and I was just tired. I was tired because the previous 2 days I had not slept well. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna stress this. In the morning I'll wake up early and try and read. I woke up at midnight. I couldn't study. Tried to pray, slept off. Woke up at around 4. My alarm went on. Did study. So at around I think 5:30, got up, took a shower, and decided to now study. And as I was studying, I was just like, you know what, God, you gotta help me. You better help me. But at that time, I was not praying for the 100 anymore. I was just like, I know I'm gonna pass. If you give me a 98, if you give me a 96, if you give me an 80, if you give me a 70, I just need a pass. Because the average is always like a 75. So I was just like, I just need a pass. So I go to school. I was not late. I was early, but I forgot to like check in class. So I check in and I'm there, like the professor says we're gonna start exam 30 minutes later, and I'm like, okay, this is the time that I have to, like, kind of go through the material with my friend. So I peruse through, I try to put it in my head, let it stick and all these things. And I'm like, you know what, God, okay, enough is enough. Holy Spirit, do your thing. I have done my part. You better do your thing of reminding me during the test. So the exam comes and I'm nervous, and I'm like, why am I even nervous? Like, why am I nervous? Like, I am not supposed to be nervous if I feel prepared. Because most of the tests, when I'm prepared, I don't feel nervous, but when I'm not, I'm like, oh God, what am I gonna make, and all those things. So I sit there and I take the test. There were so many questions that were similar. They had like similar answers, and I was second guessing myself. But I've always remembered one thing: the first answer that comes to mind, that's what I'm going to pick. So even most of the time when I'm like going back and forth, I ask myself, what was my first answer, and I always go with that. And as I've navigated through school with the tests that I've been taking, I've realized that that works for me, because if I go with the one that I thought of, the second one, most of the time I fail it. But if I tell my mind what was the first one that came to your mind, I go with that one and I always get. So most of the questions I was like, you know what, it's okay even if I fail this one, it's okay. So long as I have like a good grade, that's fine. Like during the test, because some of the answers like felt similar. So I get to the last question and you hit submit and you get to see your grade right there and right then. So as I hit submit, I was just like, God, please help me. And God would have it, I had a 98. I had a 98. So I checked the question that I failed. And that was the one question that I kept going back and forth. And as much as I knew the answer, it just didn't make sense. The answer that the question was asking. I mean, in my head, I'm like, why? It was just confusing for me, but I was going to pick that answer. And that means technically God had given me 100. And I decided not to go with the 100. I decided to settle for 98. But so the point of the story is that that's a little blessing. Not little, actually, because that class gave me anxiety. I do not always have anxiety, but that class gave me anxiety because one wrong move, I was gonna go retake it. To tell you that sometimes the things that you tell God that you want, even if you don't fully believe that He can do it, He can do it. And to backtrack, when I was going to my exam room, I had the song Capable God. And I kept saying, like, yeah, God, there is nothing that you cannot do. Whatever you say you will do, right? And capable God. And I was like, there's nothing that you cannot do. You're gonna give me, you're gonna make me pass. I received that 100. Like, I kept saying it. And now I see, God can do whatever you ask Him to do. Like, those are the blessings that I see in my day-to-day life, and I'm like, that's not a coincidence. That is God. that has to be God. Can never be a coincidence. So, yep. Anywho, and then I have another testimony. So there's this class that so in my curriculum, the way the exams is not the exams, but the assignments are set up is that you have to complete the assignments by the end of the week. Just give me a second. Maybe you don't fall. That I'm a lover of Starbucks. I got the Starbucks because I passed my test and I needed what is it called? Positive reinforcement? I think so. That's what we were taught in our psychology class. So I got some positive reinforcement because I passed my class, and I got bacon smoked sandwich. This too, oh my god, if you wanna just be my best friend, you have to get me this. I also like chai latte from Starbucks. Like most of the time when I go there, I want to try new drinks, like whatever. I try them, but I still just gravitate towards chai latte when it's cold, and frap during summer. Yeah, I just get frap. And then sometimes when it's cold, I get frap. I don't know why, but the chai latte is good. Dragon fruit, oh, I love it too, but I don't buy that. So if you want to just love on me one day, you can give me this, or you can give me Chick-fil-A fries. That's my favorite too. And then I've been getting this muscle crumbs lately. I don't know why, but yeah, I've been getting this muscle crumbs lately. So let me say the last testimony before I leave you guys. So the last testimony would be so there's my life revolves around school, clearly. So if I'm not at school, I'm at work, I'm in my house, sleeping, dancing, talking to myself, looking at memes, watching YouTube videos, just doing something by myself. 90% of the time I spend by myself, and I love it. I love my own little world. So the little time I have with people, they exhaust me. I love people, but so during my not lonely, but alone times, I babysit this little baby. Say hi to the people. Okay, I'm not this mean. I'm a nice mom. So I'm a mom teddy bear. I have 2 teddy bears. I know you'll think I'm delusional, or you'll think I'm just crazy, but yeah, this is my baby. I can't deal with real babies, but for now I'll deal with this one. Very obedient. They don't talk back. They I have to. They don't talk back, and they're just cute. Just cute. This one's the last born, but named Kubwa. The first one is super chilled, white, very white. She is very white. My brothers said that this one is a man, and I told them this teddy bear is mine, and you cannot force me to say that this teddy bear is a man. And then they're like, where's the gander? I'm like, this teddy bear is a teddy bear, and it's a she. Anyway, that's my other world. All right, back to my testimonies. So this one time I'm in school, and clinical rotation. We go for clinical rotation with my curriculum. So you get to do what you would do in real life. So the day was super busy. At the end of the day, we give the report to a professor of what we did, how we navigated through the challenges and all that. But it has to be in a report form, certain order, and all these things. So I'm there 2 hours to time to leaving the clinical site. I haven't done my report, and my phone is like 7%, and I'm like, oh Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have a charger. So I'm there thinking, man, I can write this report down, but even writing the report down is going to take me more time than typing, than just, using my phone. So I tell God, you know what, I'm going to do my best as I can, and maybe send it to one of my friends so that during the report time they can give me their phone so I can read it through. But for some reason, like, I was just like, you know what, it's fine today, it's okay. So I decided to not write down, because I needed my phone anyways, and the more I use my phone, the more the charge dies. So I was just like, you know what, it's fine. During and one of my friends in that clinical site was also like, man, I haven't finished my report. She was doing her best to complete it, and she was able to finish, but I knew mine was going to be a lot. And I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to stress it. I'm going to explain to the professor that life was lifing. Early morning, it was very busy, and I just didn't get enough time to write my report. So it gets to around like maybe 2 minutes to time, and I'm just there thinking, should I just go? Because I did half of the report, and I was like, should I complete the other one? But my phone battery was still dying, so I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to finish the other one. So I decided that I will tell the professor, and I was like, God, please help me as I talk to her. Just give me favor and all these things. So I get there, the professor, the first time ever, the professor was just like super, super nice. I don't know what happened that day, but she was like, you know what, guys, today I want us to do something different. You're not gonna give me the whole report like the way I always wanted. You're just gonna tell me the highlights of your day. Oh, I was like, look at my Lord. Hey, because I didn't do that report. I did half of it. I just didn't finish. And hearing her say that, I was just like, God, I love you so much. You saved me. You saved the day. So I just gave the highlights of my day, and I remember my friend was like, oh, after struggling, because she also was running out of time, she had not completed the report, so she was like, after struggling this whole time, and then she says she doesn't need it. She was so mad, but I was happy because I knew that was God doing it for me, because baby, I had not done the report, I had not completed it, I had just done half of it. And those are the little, no, I don't know why I keep saying little. Those are the things that God does for me in my day-to-day life that I'm just forever grateful. Like, to someone else it might not look like a big thing, but to me it's really big, because it's never a coincidence. I try to identify things that God does in my life every single week, and the ones that look minute, those that someone would just disregard or not even think it's God, or just think like that's normal, that's a coincidence, it's just lucky. To me it's like, no, that's God who did it. Like, I cannot explain a week that has gone by without me not identifying the small things that God does, and highlights it for me to be able to see that, yeah, that's him. So that is all about my testimony Thursday. I love it. And just to encourage you that in every little or in your day-to-day adventures, your day-to-day stuff, always look at what God is doing for you. Always identify that, and that one thing that you're grateful for. For me, I'm grateful for all these things because it revolves around school, and anything that God does for me mostly in school and all that, just to make me pass through this stage with ease. I'm always like just wanting to hug him. Like, I'm always grateful. So thank you guys for watching my blog. Like, share, and subscribe, and send it to your grandmothers, your fathers, your brothers, your sisters, every single human being. Anyway, let me be serious. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. What do you tell people? Thank you guys for watching my content. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to also click on the bell so that you are notified when I post. Bye guys, see you in the next vlog. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Share it with friends, families, and What else do they say? Ah! Ah! Okay, I don't harass my baby, guys. I'm just a loving person, but sometimes we have to harass these babies. Anyway, tell them the right way. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. Don't forget to like, share, and not ring your notification. Right. Thank you guys for watching, liking, and sharing and subscribing. Anyway, now I'm serious.